Hey everybody, Miss Erin here. Guess what? Easter's coming up. So we have some fun crafts planned for you guys. Today we're going to do a paper egg craft. Here's mine. And I'm gonna show you what you need for that. So I have a piece of paper and I just drew an egg shape on it. And you don't have to use white paper. You can use any color paper, or you can even use a magazine paper. Just find something in the house that you can cut out into an egg shape. And you will also need some different colors of paper. I just found some scraps of paper that I was saving and I didn't use. And I also have a piece of magazine paper. And if that's all you have is magazine paper, then just grab that. And if you don't have colored paper, one thing you can also do is you can just use a marker and color whatever you have with different colors of markers. I have some paints here, just whatever colors you pick. I have some on a plate here and some cotton swabs or Q-tips. That's what we'll be using to paint with. And you also need scissors and a glue stick. So pause the video and go find what you need and come back to me. Okay, so first thing, we're gonna start off, we're going to cut our egg shape out of our paper. And anytime you feel like you need to pause this video, then go ahead and do it. If it takes you a little more time than me, that is totally okay. And if you want to save this type of like scrap paper, you could cut this up into strips and color it into different colors. So I'm going to put that aside for later. Here I have my egg. Now you want to take your strips of paper and just cut them into thin strips like that. So probably about like an inch or so. Or if you want to do it thicker, do it thicker. Or if you want to cut a zigzag shape out. Or if you just want to tear the paper, you just do whatever you want your egg to look like today. I actually found that the magazine was a great thing to add some color to my paper. So I already have some strips cut up. So I really don't need to cut that much up right now. Okay. So once you have your strips of paper cut out, what you'll do is you'll start laying them on top of the egg in the pattern that you want them to be. So I'm gonna do some yellow, some blue, I'm gonna do a magazine strip, and I'm gonna space mine out a little bit more. My first one that I made, the strips of paper, like you can see, they're really close together. So I'm gonna put these kind of far apart so that I can paint in between a little more. Okay, well, once they're on, we're gonna glue them. So take your glue stick or a glue bottle, Or if you don't have glue, you can use tape. And just tape them on there, glue them down. I'll show you what we're gonna do next. You can lay these straight across, or you can lay them up and down. You can crisscross them over each other. This is your project today. However you want to do it is how it's going to be. Okay, so I've got all of mine on. And we're going to take our scissors and we're just gonna trim the outside right here down to the egg shape. Okay. And again, you can save these little pieces and use them for another project if you want to, or you could just go ahead and glue them on right now. That is up to you, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to put mine aside. And now we're going to paint. So get you a plate. I don't have any paper plates or any paint trays, so I just use a glass plate and put some paint on there, and get a Q-tip for each color paint and dip it in there. And pick a spot on your paper and just start doing designs. Like I'm gonna pick the blue strip and I'm gonna do a little zigzag design here. And then maybe on the yellow strip, I'm gonna do some polka dots all over it, like that. And in between the white, maybe I'll fill it in with some blue. So this is gonna be just a place where you get to really dive in and explore your creativity and how you want this picture to look. See, here's the blue filled in. And I'm gonna do that with some of these other white ones, like I might put some orange up here. The colors that I am using today are orange, yellow, blue, gold, and pink. Those are the colors that I had here at home. And if you don't have paint, you can use crayons or markers. You could even, with your parents' permission, you could even use some food coloring to color that in. Let's put some gold up here. So just be creative with some things that you have around your house that maybe you could paint with if you don't have paint, or color with. There's lots of things that we can use around the house. And maybe you want to find different objects that you want to glue onto your egg and make it three-dimensional. Maybe you could glue some buttons on, or some cotton balls, just different things that you could glue on and make it your own. So I'm gonna take some time and I'm going to finish coloring in and painting in my egg, and the finished project will be something kind of like this. I hope you guys enjoyed this craft, and send us some pictures of the eggs that you guys make. We would love to see your work, and I will see you guys for our next craft. Bye.